Welcome back. What do you get when you cross a veteran with a barbecue joint? Red, white, and Que Smokehouse. That, according to its co-owners, Dan and Katie Misuraca. Welcome to the program, both of you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
So, you're a veteran?
Yes.
And you both run a barbecue joint?
Yeah,
Yes.
we do.
Red, white, and Que. Katie, tell us how it started.
So years ago when we bought our house, we had a beautiful backyard that was in our house, and I bought Dan a smoker as a housewarming present. And it kind of started from there and escalated into a crazy hobby. And Dan is an obsessive compulsive hobbyist. So
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, it's the truth. So he would really get into it. The smokers just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And at some point, we kind of just said to ourselves, after working retail for 10 years, working for somebody else, he said, you know, why don't we do this for ourselves? Like, we know how to run a business, and like our friends tell us we make good food, so maybe people, maybe people will buy it. And then it kind of went from there. We found a tiny little spot. We found it on Craigslist, and this was our dream to start our own business and work together.
That is definitely the short version. Really quickly, how did you meet Katie, and how did you know you were never going to let her go?
Well, we met over a glass of bourbon in New York City. We both worked for our Journey Shoes, and we met at a manager meeting. And then we went and had a drink after, and I knew that we would be together forever.
You had recently left the Marine Corps. You served 4 years in the United States Marine Corps. You got into this hobby. I love OCD hobbyist. I love that term. At what point did you know, like, this is something, you know, it's kind of different than what you've been doing, go from Marine Corps to shoes, now thinking about running a restaurant. What skills translated for you into being able to run that restaurant?
Well, we knew going into it, we really gave great customer service. We love dealing with people. So us going into our game plan was, let's just be super friendly, be ourselves, you know, be accommodating, and just pretend like it's our backyard and we're having a party, and just make sure everyone has a great time.
So why barbecue? I know you're this, you know, you love your smoker, but in terms of running a business and what the need is and what the desire is in the community and what skill set you thought you had.
Yeah, there's a couple things. So barbecue is unique in the sense that it's not overly complicated. It's simple food, and it's comfort food, and it's food that's fun to make, and it's consistent. And actually something that Dan is really good at, like, he is super disciplined, and anybody in the military has to be really disciplined, but I think that kind of became a part of your nature probably through the military. And barbecue takes a specific discipline because you have to do the same thing every day. It's about time, it's about temperature, it's about patience, and you know, execution, and keeping it really simple. Barbecue just seemed to be the right spot for us. And then on top of that, just like Dan was saying, like, a party in your backyard is barbecue food, and that's what we're about.
Yeah. And that's what you guys were doing, right? You were hosting a lot of people. At one point, you hosted a reunion of 8 Marine Corps guys. Was that the impetus for you?
That was it. That's what put us over the top. We loved having parties in our backyard. In 2015, I invited 8 of my best buddies from the Marine Corps. I haven't seen them in 25 years. We just partied for a week straight in my yard, cooked pigs, cooked brisket. And after they left, I was just like, we really need to do this. We can do this. We can cook for a lot of people. We know what we want to do. So I talked her into quitting our careers. That's
a big leap, but it's working out. And something that was somewhat unexpected for you is you've now ended up really helping the community. You're hiring veterans, even combat tour veterans. Explain that a bit.
You know, veterans are the best employees. They are hardworking, they're loyal, they'll do anything for you, and they want to be part of a team. You know, in the military, in the Marine Corps especially, you're part of a team every single day. You don't do anything by yourself. And when you get out, you're by yourself, and you want to latch on to something. So we create that team, and we don't, you know, ever turn back on each other.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of what barbecue needs too. And again, what makes it a uniquely American food, it's a culture, and it's about coming together, and it's about supporting each other. And like, you can't just make barbecue by yourself. Like, we know we have a tiny little restaurant, it's 500 square feet, but we need everybody, and we need everyone to work together. And like, that's why we're successful. And even just more than the employees, it's the people in the community.
And you're giving back to the community.
Yeah, so what we do, and this happened as our customers customers kind of came in and read about us, and they said, what can we do to help veterans? Because we love what you guys are doing, and the next time a vet comes in, I want to buy them a meal. And I said, how do we do that? I don't even know. So we figured out that we could ring up gift cards that our customers pay for, and then the gift cards we use towards throwing big parties and big events where all veterans can come from wherever and eat for free. So we've, over the past year, we've probably done over 20 events yeah, I mean, and then we fed veterans for free on Veterans Day, for the Marine Corps birthday. So probably hundreds of meals over the past year.
Easy.
For veterans, veterans in need, but sometimes just veterans who just want a good meal and want to bring their family in and come hang out for the day.
That sounds pretty good to me. And by the way, the Q was named Best Barbecue Newcomer by NJ.com in 2016 and 17, right? And Best Barbecue in New Jersey by Thrillist in 2016. You guys are only 2 years old. That's some incredible accolades right there. How does that empower you to move forward?
It just really makes us feel like we're doing the right thing.
Yeah, it's validating.
Yeah, because we're working hard. We're cooking fresh every day. All of our sides are homemade, you know, so.
And this is kind of the dream, too. So we would say be a part of the American dream. The American dream is about, you know, visioning what you want to do and achieving something and knowing that really the hard work is what can take you there. So for us to win things like that, we're not chefs. We don't come from a culinary background, but we were fearless about doing what we wanted to do, and we had a vision for achieving our dream. And so for stuff like that, it is significant to us, and it really makes us feel like we're doing the right things.
Thank you both so much. Dan and Katie Misuraca, co-owners of Red, White, and Que Smokehouse in Kearney, New Jersey. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Life and Living has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of Life and Living with Joanna Gagis has been provided by the Healthcare Foundation of New Jersey, Berkeley College, Wells Fargo, United Airlines, Summit Medical Group, Choose New Jersey, and by the Northward Center. Additional support provided by Melandre Salon and Sulis Spa. Look beautiful, feel beautiful. Life and Living with Joanna Gagis has been produced in partnership with TriStar Studios.